From the favelas of Rio de Janeiro to the grandest stages of European football, Marcelo's rise was nothing short of extraordinary. As one of Cristiano Ronaldo's favorite teammates at Real Madrid, he redefined the left-back role with unmatched flair, attacking intelligence, and audacious dribbling skills. A failed winger turned legendary defender, Marcelo became an integral part of Real Madrid's golden era, winning multiple Champions League and La Liga titles. But how did a young boy from Brazil, once on the verge of quitting football, become the most skillful left-back the game has ever seen? Let's find out. Born on May 12, 1988, in Rio de Janeiro, Marcelo Vieira da Silva Jr. grew up in a modest household where football was both an escape and a dream. Like many Brazilian kids, he honed his skills on the streets, dazzling opponents with his dribbling ability. Even as a child, his technique and ball control stood out, offering an early glimpse of the brilliance to come. However, his journey was anything but easy. His family struggled financially, and at times, continuing his football dream seemed impossible. At one point, he even considered giving up altogether. But his grandfather, Pedro Vieira, a former military man, refused to let that happen. Pedro provided Marcelo with both financial and emotional support, ensuring that he could continue playing. Marcelo's perseverance paid off in 2002 when he joined Fluminense's youth academy. There, he refined his attacking instincts and quickly became one of the standout players. His technical ability, work ethic, and intelligent movement caught the attention of the coaching staff. By 2005, he had earned a call-up to the senior team, becoming one of Fluminense's youngest debutants. His transition to professional football was seamless. His ability to surge forward with the ball, link up with attackers, and take on defenders made him an instant fan favorite. Though primarily a left-back, his attacking instincts truly set him apart. Despite Fluminense undergoing multiple managerial changes during the 2006 season, Marcelo remained a constant presence in the lineup. His breakthrough moment came with a standout performance against Vasco da Gama in the Campeonato Brasileiro, cementing his reputation as one of Brazil's most promising young defenders. Soon, scouts from top European clubs took notice. Among the many teams vying for his signature, Real Madrid moved swiftly, securing the young Brazilian services in January 2007 for a reported €6 million. The move to Spain was a dream come true, but the road ahead would be anything but smooth. At just 18 years old, Marcelo arrived at Real Madrid with high expectations, seen as the natural heir to Roberto Carlos, a fellow Brazilian and one of the greatest left-backs in history. But breaking into the first team was no easy task. Under manager Fabio Capello, Marcelo found opportunities scarce. Capello's system prioritized defensive solidity, favoring more experienced and traditional fullbacks like Roberto Carlos and Raul Bravo. Instead of being thrown into the deep end, Marcelo had to patiently bide his time, waiting for the right moment to prove himself. Rather than throwing Marcelo straight into the deep end, Fabio Capello opted for a gradual integration, leading to a delayed debut in March 2007 against Deportivo La Coruña. Despite limited minutes, Marcelo had the privilege of learning from Roberto Carlos, who took him under his wing. Carlos later recalled, "When I left Madrid, I told them, 'You already have my replacement. His name is Marcelo.'" With Capello's departure in the summer of 2007, Bernd Schuster took over as head coach. Schuster embraced a more attacking philosophy, which better suited Marcelo's style. However, the Brazilian was still not an automatic starter, as Miguel Torres was often preferred at left-back during the 2007-08 season. Marcelo's first true breakthrough came under Juande Ramos in the 2008-09 season. Initially struggling for consistency, he was moved into a left-wing role, a tactical adjustment that gave him more attacking freedom. This decision revitalized his confidence and helped him develop the attacking instincts that would later define his career. By the end of the season, Marcelo had made 34 appearances across all competitions and contributed crucial goals, including a stunning strike against Sporting Gijón. It was clear he was evolving into a more complete player. When Manuel Pellegrini took charge in the summer of 2009, he restored Marcelo to his natural left-back position, but granted him the freedom to push forward. This tactical shift became a turning point. Marcelo had the raw attacking talent, but he needed to refine his defensive work. Under Pellegrini, he improved his positioning, learned to track back more effectively, and strengthened his defensive duels without sacrificing his attacking flair. By the end of the 2009-10 season, he had once again made 34 appearances, earning the trust of his teammates and coaching staff. However, Real Madrid still fell short in major competitions, finishing second in La Liga behind Barcelona and exiting the Champions League in the round of 16. Marcelo's rapid improvement had not gone unnoticed. When Jose Mourinho arrived in the summer of 2010, he immediately recognized Marcelo's potential, believing he had the skill set to become one of the best left-backs in the world. Mourinho installed him as the first-choice left-back, and Marcelo delivered his finest season yet in 2010-11, playing a crucial role in both defense and attack. His defining moment came in the Champions League quarterfinals against Tottenham Hotspur, where he provided a stunning assist in a 4-0 victory at the Santiago Bernabéu. It was a statement performance. Marcelo was no longer just a promising talent, but an elite fullback capable of impact in the biggest games. That season, he helped Real Madrid lift the Copa del Rey, marking his first major trophy with the club. By 2011, Marcelo had become an undisputed starter, playing a key role in Real Madrid's La Liga winning 2011-12 campaign under Mourinho. He refined his defensive game without losing the attacking flair that made him unique. His influence continued to grow under Carlo Ancelotti, who led Madrid to their long-awaited La Decima in 2014. Marcelo played a crucial role in the final against Atletico Madrid, scoring in extra time to help secure a 4-1 victory. Beyond individual moments, Marcelo's partnership with Cristiano Ronaldo became one of the most lethal combinations in football. His ability to read Ronaldo's movements, overlap at the perfect moments, and deliver pinpoint assists made Madrid's left flank unstoppable. Their connection reached its peak in 2017 when Marcelo's cross to Ronaldo helped seal Real Madrid's 4-1 Champions League final win over Juventus. In 2018, Marcelo delivered another world-class Champions League campaign, scoring against PSG, Juventus, and Bayern Munich. In the quarterfinals against Juventus, he combined with Ronaldo in a stunning 1-2 move before chipping the goalkeeper to score. His most telling contribution came in the final. After the match was tied at 1-1, Marcelo delivered the cross from which Gareth Bale scored, tilting the game in Madrid's favor. By the time Ronaldo left in 2018, Marcelo had won 4 Champions League titles, cementing his legacy as one of the most influential fullbacks in football history. However, as Real Madrid's golden era began to fade, so did Marcelo's role in the team. By 2019, he was no longer an undisputed starter, as the arrival of Ferland Mendy signaled Madrid's transition to a younger defense. While Marcelo remained a key figure in the dressing room, his time as the club's first-choice left-back was gradually coming to an end. Despite his reduced minutes, Marcelo remained a respected figure in the squad. Injuries and age saw his role diminish, but he still contributed to Real Madrid's 2019-20 La Liga triumph, helping the team reclaim the Spanish crown under Zinedine Zidane. However, as Ferland Mendy cemented his place as the starting left-back, Marcelo's appearances continued to decline. In 2021, following Sergio Ramos's departure, Marcelo was named club captain, becoming Real Madrid's first foreign-born captain since 1904. Though,
now I take over for here both the 2021-22 La Liga and Champions League trophies, cementing his status as the most decorated player in the club's history with 25 titles. Marcelo's emotional farewell ceremony at the Santiago Bernabéu in June 2022 was a moment of gratitude and reflection. After 546 appearances, 38 goals, and 103 assists, he bid goodbye to the club that had defined his career. Yet his football journey was not over. After 16 years at Real Madrid, Marcelo embarked on a new challenge, signing with Olympiacos in September 2022. However, his time in Greece was brief. He struggled for regular minutes and played just 10 matches, scoring 3 goals. By February 2023, he and the club mutually agreed to terminate his contract. Seeking a return to his roots, Marcelo rejoined Fluminense, the club where his journey began. His homecoming was met with excitement, and despite being in the twilight of his career, he played a key role in Fluminense's 2023 Copa Libertadores triumph. Lifting South America's most prestigious club trophy was a fitting final achievement in a career filled with silverware. On February 6, 2025, Marcelo officially announced his retirement from professional football at the age of 36. In his farewell message, he expressed gratitude for his incredible journey, acknowledging the clubs, teammates, and fans who had supported him along the way. Cristiano Ronaldo, his longtime Real Madrid teammate, paid tribute to him, calling him a brother for life and celebrating their years of shared success. With 27 major trophies, 609 professional appearances, 41 goals, and 114 assists, Marcelo retires as one of football's greatest ever defenders. His trophy cabinet includes 5 UEFA Champions League titles, 6 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey titles, 5 Supercopa de España trophies, 3 UEFA Super Cups, and 4 FIFA Club World Cups. From a failed winger to the most skillful left-back of all time, Marcelo's journey was nothing short of legendary. And with that, we come to the end. Until next time.